Good morning, students. I'm teaching social studies of 9th standard. Already you know which is your state. You all belong to state called Karnataka. So Karnataka, in Karnataka people speak Kannada language. They have their own culture, their own heritage. So Karnataka is located in the southern part of India. Okay, it is located in the southern peninsula of India. What is peninsula means? Peninsula means a land, okay, covered three sides by water and one side extended by land. See, three sides. See this to the west of India, Arabian Sea, south Indian Ocean is there. To the east, Bay of Bengal is there. So it is Karnataka is located in the peninsular plateau of India. So Karnataka is blessed with a lot of diverse relief features. We are having different types of uh, uh, environment in Karnataka, flora and fauna. That means we are very rich. Karnataka is very rich in forest area, animal life, different types of soils we are able to see, blacks, okay, red, etc. Then minerals, we are having manganese, iron, okay, even gold in gold at Kolar Goldfield or in Hatti, and even human resources. We are having enough human beings here. So Karnataka is very prosperous land of even literature, its own literature, art and culture. See here, Pampaniಂದ ಹಂಪನವರೆಗಿನ ನಾಡು. Hampa, you know that great writer. Today Hampa is Hampanagaraja. Perhaps you have heard. So Pampaniಂದ ಹಂಪನವರೆಗಿನ literature we are having, art and culture. It has got its own art like Yakshagana, Doddata, Bayalata, then culture we are having. Then in Karnataka is also known for some historical places like Badami, Ayhole, Pattadakalluru, Beluru. Then religious centers like Dharmasthala, okay, Udupi, Kolluru, and Banashankari and whatnot. Many places in Karnataka are famous for the World Heritage Sites. Here, United Nations organization recognize some historical places as World Heritage Center, so that even the foreigners come there as travelers to see all those places. So this is the introduction about Karnataka. Now, how the name Karnataka derived. The word Karnataka is derived from the word Karunadu or Karinadu. Karinadu means a land of black soil. Okay, most of the part of Karnataka consists in black soil, isn't it? You are looking around you. Your land is having black soil. Then the word Karunata is also mentioned in a Tamil book Shilapadikaram. It means an elevated, a land that which is located on elevated plateaus. Here, our land is located on the top of the Deccan Plateau, isn't it? Then even Drapatunga's Kaviraja Marga, it tells about Karnataka. The Karnataka's land was extended from Kaveri River to Godavari River. Means from Kaveri to till north of Godavari. That Godavari flows in Maharashtra. Okay, till there our land get extended. Okay, but this state came into being in 1947. In 1947, 9 southern districts, that which was get ruled by the Mysore kings, get formed into a new state called Mysore state. Okay, so later in 1956, on the basis of states were created on the basis of language. So many Kannada speaking areas of Hyderabad, Madras and Kodagu provinces and even Bombay provinces merged with this Mysore state, and Vishala Mysore state get formed in the year 1956. Okay, November 1, 1956. Now you came to know the importance of November 1. Okay, every year we are celebrating November 1 as Karnataka Rajyotsava. The same state, okay, Mysore, okay, renamed as Karnataka in the year 1973 when Devraj Aras was the chief minister. Okay, I hope you understood till now. Now let me tell you about what is the geographical location of Karnataka. Karnataka is one of the 29 states of India. Okay, there are 29 states in India. See here, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka is one among them. It is located in the southern part of India, in the western central area of Peninsular Plateau. See here, western part of Peninsular Plateau it is located. It extends from 11 degree 31 north to 18 degree 45 degree north latitude to, okay, 74 degree 1 to east to 78 degree 40 east longitude. It means, see here, latitudes and longitudes you already know. See here, Karnataka is located between, this is a rough map. Okay, see here, Karnataka is located between 11 degree north latitude to 18 degree 45 north latitudes, and longitude here 74 degree 1 to east to 78 degree 40 east. In between these longitudes and latitudes, Karnataka is located. So what is the length of Karnataka? See here, which is the northernmost district of Karnataka? Bidar. Okay, then which is the southernmost district? Chamarajanagar. So from Bidar to Chamarajanagar, what is the length of Karnataka? It is 750 kilometer. So the east, what is, now let us see the width of Karnataka from Karwar district to, okay, Mulabad taluka of Kolar district. What is the length? 400 kilometer. Okay, this is the length and width of Karnataka. Okay, I hope you understood. So let me ask you one question. So which is the northernmost district of Karnataka? Yes, Bidar. Very good. So, and this Karnataka has got both land and water frontiers, or frontiers means border areas. See here, this to the west of Karnataka there is Goa and Arabian Sea is there. See here, Goa, see here, Arabian Sea is there. Then Goa and Maharashtra is in the northern part of Karnataka. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh are in the are bordering in the eastern part of Karnataka. Tamil Nadu and Kerala is borders with Karnataka in the southern part. I hope you understood this. You please see the map again and again. Okay, see there. The shape of Karnataka resembles like a cashew nut. I hope you saw cashew nut. Okay, that shape it is. Okay, it is a very more delicious okay, food, delicious fruit. Okay, so now let me come to the what is the size of Karnataka. Okay, Karnataka, the total area of Karnataka is 1,91,791 square kilometer. Okay, this is the total area. It is one of the 8th biggest state in India. Okay, 8th biggest state. Area wise, it is the 8th largest state in India. And population wise, we are having population around 6 crores. Okay, 6 crore 11 lakh 31,704 according to 2011 census. In one of the Kannada songs, somebody sung that we 5 koti Kannadigas, 5 koti Kannadigar annadu. But today it has a population, because of population growth, today we are having more than 6 crore Kannadigas here. Karnataka occupies 5.83% of India's geographical area, means nearly 6 percentage of India's total area consists in Karnataka. Okay, so it is one of the big state. So let me ask you general question: which is the area wise? Which is the biggest state in India? Rajasthan. Okay, which is the smallest state? Goa. Okay, so now let us try to understand how many districts are there in Karnataka. There are 30 districts. Okay, these 30 districts consist in 176 talukas, 747 hoblis, 347 towns, and 27,481 villages. So, uh, students, you belong to which district? Belgaum district. Which is your taluka? Your school is located in Saudati taluka, isn't it? Saudati taluka. So then there are towns and even villages. So Belgavi district is the largest in size, and Bangalore urban district is the smallest in smallest. Okay, I hope already you know this. You are all proud about as belonging to Belgaum district. Belgaum district is well known for what? Sugar, isn't it? So, and it is one of the largest district. Bangalore is the capital of Karnataka, and for the administrative point of view, the whole state divided into 4 divisions known as Bangalore division, Mysore, Belgavi, and Kalburgi. Okay, these are the 4 divisions. I hope you understood this lesson very well. Today we came to know about Karnataka. Okay, our state. It is this state has got a rich heritage of its own. Rani Abbaka, Kitturu Rani Channamma, Sangolli Rai, and all of Tipu Sultan, all these people belongs to Karnataka, isn't it? So we are having a great historical heritage. Not only that, many forts, okay, palaces. Mysore, Mysore is well known for Dasara festival. That is our great religious wise great heritage. Uh, so, so you should also feel proud about Karnataka. And let me here there is one general knowledge. Bidar, Raichur, Kalburgi, Koppala, Yadgir, and Ballari districts formed as Hyderabad, Karnataka. Today we renamed it as what? We renamed it as what? Kalyana Karnataka is provided with a special status by the central government because it remained backward. The central government wants it should also progress, therefore, it has got special status. I hope uh, you see being in Karnataka, you must know to speak in Kannada. You must learn Kannada also along with English. I think this is enough today. Okay, today we came to know about Karnataka, its location, how the name Karnataka got, where it is located, what is the total area of Karnataka, what is the length and width of Karnataka. I hope you understood this. And this is enough today. You read this lesson and try to answer the question answers belonging to that chapter. And good day.